continue working on the electrical as the parts come in. As you see, I'm going to need a new key switch. We've got a new 6YC gauge coming, new throttle coming. You see me re-rig or de-rig that. So as the parts come in, we'll go ahead and get those placed. We're going to do some console work first. That way we can, when we're putting in the new parts, the console will be all set, ready to go. So as we work to de-rig a boat, and we'll start doing some fiberglass work. We've got a little bit more work to do on the switches, and then we'll work into the back battery console area. Both batteries were totally dead. I couldn't get them up past 6 volts on the chargers. So we're going to need new batteries, new terminals. I got a new battery switch. We can put that in. So we'll continue on the electrical work while we wait for it to get a little warmer outside for the fiberglass. Alright, today we're doing some more de-rigging. So I'll start with the electrical. All these switches are shot. So this is the negative. WorldCat uses yellow as a negative. So let me clean all these up. Okay, so here what we're doing is we're going to switch gears a little bit. I started unplugging the switch panel, but now I'm going to move to the key harness for the engines. And what I'm doing is tracing all the key harness wires that are mangled in through here, and I'm tracing them to find out which ones I need to unplug, and unplugging the plug-ins and the wires as I find them that run up to that switch. So that's what's going on here. So I pulled all this out. We've got just 2 more switches to pull out here. Alright, we've got the switch assembly loose. So looking at it, all the corrosion and everything in here, the buzzers, definitely going to need a new switch. But we're going to keep this, make sure we don't need any of these wiring harnesses or anything for it, because I'm sure we might. Alright, so a lot of these wires were just plugged into itself within the harness, so I'm going to go ahead and reconnect these so I know where they go when it's time to put them back. I can use it as a reference. It was just a tangled mess down there, so I couldn't get to anything. The black one here. Blue one. There. That went to the boat. That went to there, and that went to there. So there you go. So that leaves the 2 motor harnesses and the power wire. Everything else is contained within the switch. So we'll go ahead and get one of these on order. Alright, so we've removed the switch plate and plugged all the wires. They're all labeled. So now I am removing the switches from the bezel. And if you don't have one of these panel removal tools from Harbor Freight, do yourself a favor and go get them. They're like $4. They are worth their weight in gold. I use these things for everything. So you kind of just squeezing in the back and prying up. So squeezing these flaps together and prying up with the removal tool, and they come right out. And these switches are shot. I mean, they barely work. If you ever taken one apart, they're very simple. It's got a little push pin in here that pushes down, but they're trashed. What I'll do is I'll take some pliers that kind of channel locks, kind of help me get the tab started. Being careful not to break the bezel. Just back and forth on each side, and come right out. Very simple. Some of them are still okay, but we're changing them all out. We're going with a green or a blue. And light up, these are red light up. So once the pieces come in, I'll sit down and do a product overview of what we're going to be putting in there, where I got it from, just like that. Warmer outside for the fiberglass. Once again, thanks for viewing the video. Please, if you like what we're doing, subscribe to my channel. I'll try to put a video out every week, sometimes twice a week, depending on how much time I get to work on the boat. But we'd love to have you along for the journey. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out, hit the comments below, or message me on YouTube. And thanks for watching.